At the end of a long line of dark suits and ties sits the lone woman.
Really great to see a strong woman at a premier's table.
Caroline Cochrane became the premier of the Northwest Territories in October.
I think it's been probably a very long time before they've had an Indigenous woman at the table. So it was important, like I said, to educate when topics came up about Indigenous people. I was there to have a voice and to put forward my opinions on topics that were perhaps maybe controversial.
Cochrane is Métis and a social worker for 20 years. She says that experience taught her how to approach situations like this.
I was kind of, excuse my language, a burn the bra, hold the picket sign, march down, rah, rah, rah. And then I learned very quickly that all that did was build up walls.
Just 6 years ago, the picture was much different. Nearly half were women, until last April when Alberta Premier Rachel Notley was turfed, leaving Canada with no female premiers.
Miss Kathleen Wynne.
One former premier from that group of 6 had her official portrait added to the Ontario legislature. It took over 150 years for a female to join the men on those walls.
I think it can't be balanced when there's one woman and 12 men. I think that the issues that are discussed, we know from research that the issues that are discussed at a table, a decision-making table, are different when there's a critical mass of women.
Some hope this doesn't become a lasting trend.
I really think it came out of a shift in politics at the provincial level in contradiction to a progressive federal government. But, history doesn't evolve in a straightforward way.
Even with more women participating, so far, no legislative assembly has ever achieved gender parity between women and men. And no female premier has ever been re-elected to form government in Canadian history. Hannah Thibodeau, CBC News, Ottawa.